I like how you didn't say anything.
Eh.
Oh man, I need to pause that before I like how you didn't say anything. Oh man, I need to pause that before Yep. Before we can hear it like that. Alright. Play this video game, Vincent.
Yeah.
Better be 18.
Yeah, whoever's watching.
Start whenever you're ready, Vincent.
Well, I'm waiting for you to pull it up on the phone.
I did. I was just making sure you wouldn't be getting notifications, because that would be bad.
Alright, guys. Here we go.
My name is Susan Ashworth. I live alone in this old 2-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside.
Oh no, this is awful. Okay, maybe not. I thought it was stretched so that you couldn't see the cat.
Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's true. But I don't like people's company. Not lately, anyway.
Fair enough.
I only trust my cats these days, and I will miss them dearly. But they will understand, like they always have. Teacup stays with me till the end. He watches me, as if he knew. Because earlier tonight, I swallowed a whole bunch of pills. They're legal, of course, prescribed by my doctor for my sleeping problems. But I've taken 34 of them, all I could find in the cupboard. And now the room around me spins in a blurry tango as my heart slows down. Any second now, I will be dead. I feel calm. I'm ready for it. I've only got one thing to say now. Thanks for nothing. Goodbye.
Are you ready, Vincent?
I am. Now that there's no crazy cat lady in the house, I can wander the house for myself.
Right. That's right.
Dunce. there's a house here. Okay. It's locked.
Like
God
that you just
dang
tried
it.
to enter it instead of examining it.
No, there's no examinations. Well, guess we need to find a key somewhere.
Nope.
Or we can't go back. Alright.
I feel like you should read these out loud, Vincent.
Why?
'Cause?
I feel strangely drawn to this place. I must find a way to unlock this padlock and get inside. Well, there's got to be a key somewhere. Oh, we just keep walking forward aimlessly. Cool. Oh, look, people crashed. These are some serious bad drivers.
You're being so quiet.
I am sorry. Should we examine it? Oh, what a nice
Doesn't look
ambulance.
very. You
This
skipped.
ambulance is blocking access to the tunnel exit. Maybe there's no exit at all.
Maybe.
Let's see what's inside. Oh, it's locked too. Yay! Well, hop over it. I don't know.
Huh? What's making that noise? Hello? Who's there? Answer me.
It's me. My cold dead body right in front of my eyes. What is it doing here? Well, let's examine. I look so calm. Okay, turn the head. Okay. That's creepy. My eyes, just about one thing I liked about myself. Even now, they still shine a little. I do like my eyes. Oh look, there's a key in her mouth. How lovely. Is that a key in her mouth? In my mouth? I'll better take it with me. That's some bad smelling. What else can we do? No, we can't do anything? Okay. Press down to open the inventory. Okay, cool. Oh look, more things falling. Well,
Rip.
GG. Game over. Oh wait, no, she came back up. She's fine.
I like that you didn't even question it.
I mean, this place looks pretty destroyed, so I don't think I really need to question it. I mean, look at this bad driving. Look at this. This is a perfectly good vehicle. Just ruined.
Is it though?
Huh?
Is it though?
Not anymore, but it was. Oh, there's a deer here. Can we scare him? Good. Get out of here, punk.
Why are you so weird?
Get out of here, you buck. Wait, I must access my inventory first. Right? No. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Bad.
I'm dying.
Booyah. We are in the door. This is probably her house.
Whose house?
Hers. Sarah's.
I thought she said she lived in an apartment.
Shh. The hole has been boarded up with these planks. The sign underneath says emergency power switch danger. Let's look through it. There's definitely something there. I can't tell for sure, but it looks like a switch. Well, might as well pull it. I'm not strong enough to pull them off with my bare hands. So we need a pry bar. Gotcha. Too long sacrifice can make a stone of the heart. Would it take another sacrifice to turn it back? Maybe I'm being silly. This is just some old machinery after all. Yeah, let's switch it on. How strange. There doesn't seem to be a single switch or button on this machine. How do you turn it on? Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Well, I can't continue, so... let's go look for a pry bar. Off in the woods. Maybe grab the deer's antlers instead.
Damn.
There he is. Come here. The chase begins.
Slowest chase ever.
Yeah, I know, right? Get back here. Come here. I will get you. Oh, look. Oh, this must be a cutscene. Or not. Yeah, let's examine the hanging body. My dead body hanging from a tree. I should be scared, but I just feel empty. Wait, what's that shiny thing on her neck? Is that a key? My body is too high. I can't reach. Deer, get back here.
What are you gonna do? Stand on it?
Yes. And then take his antlers. The rope is tied into a knot. And untie it. It would take me hours to undo this knot. But we got plenty of hours. This door seems to be bolted from the other side. Welp. This
I
game just
can't
has
remember this place. Am I lost?
maybe.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say this place just has you going back and forth. That crow really scared you? He was just sitting there.
He flew out her face. Come on.
Oh. How lovely. This looks like a gate I want to go through. What a gruesome display. At least it's not my head stuck on these bars. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, it's locked. Joy. I bet you the key is what I need to go through there. Another crow. Oh boy. Did I just skip a scene there? These crows got her all scared. Why can't you just untie it? I don't understand. Something's up with that crow, though.
Yep.
Hmm?
What?
Did you just say yes?
That was like, it was like a question.
I don't know. I feel like there is something up with that crow. Something off about him. Will you go forward? Yes, you will.
Go sneak up on him.
Mm-hmm. Can be real quiet. Shh. How you doing, birdie? Flies the other way. I shouldn't be chasing the crow. It's probably just a crow. I don't have the key anymore, so... She's tired of that crow. Yeah, I got no idea. I got nothing. He keeps flying in this direction. It's like I'm supposed to go back or something. Okay, so I guess we just follow the crow. Oh. Hey, is that the deer that we just saw? Who's done this? Is there anyone else here? Alright, I guess we just take the knife. Is there anything else? Probably not. We can just unbolt things now? Oh! Look at that.
Because you were on the right side of it.
My bad, I have to go into the inventory.
I have a knife, but let me just try to untie this one more time.
Yeah, I know, right? I look like I'm just sleeping. The pockets are empty. I like how it says leave right above when it said take the key. Yeah, we already examined this. So I keep forgetting you can't just... Yeah. Character's not smart enough to go in pockets and grab key.
No, she's just doing what she told me.
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth. I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
Me? I'm not gonna say she's God. I'm not gonna say she's
might be more
the
options
devil.
than those four.
I really don't know. Can't you just tell me, weird lady? I'm not gonna go with death either. She didn't have a scythe.
I really don't know. Can't you just tell me?
That's very much like you, Susan. You won't even try. You have given up on everything lately, haven't you?
Why shouldn't I? Is there a great reward for trying? I didn't think so.
Would you have tried if I had told you there was?
Maybe. I don't know.
Something that could change your life forever.
No! There isn't! There never is.
And yet, some people do great things to find it.
I'm afraid I'm not one of them.
I'm
What
curious
is this place?
This, my dear, is my humble kingdom, and this house is my castle. I rarely invite people in, just like you. I like my solitude. But you are a special guest, and I'm going to make an exception.
Me? Special? I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me, lady.
Don't bring yourself down, Susan Ashworth. Today, you are my guest of honor.
What will happen next?
Depends on you, Susan. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single little breath you take. I'm going to make you an offer, Susan. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Let's come inside. It's getting cold out here.
I'm starting to feel like she is death. A lonely seashore.
Touch it.
Please don't touch anything, dear.
I wasn't going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lied to yourself.
I do what I want, lady. Yeah.
Just live there.
Is she really here? Maybe this is all just a dream after all. Who knows? I don't.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
Is there anyone else here?
I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know? I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything. I knew what you want, but it's not here. It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names. I've never paid much notice to what the living call me, but there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Yeah, she's dead.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me. Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows, I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
So she wants to give me back the life that I didn't want and took my own life because yay.
I have no reason to live. Please, just let me go. I tried. I really did. But it's never going to be okay.
Who knows, maybe, but one way or the other. This isn't the end of your story. It's only the beginning, my dear, and there are great things waiting for you. Believe me.
What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain. But where are my manners? They're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special. Just like you, only in a slightly different way.
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites. That's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You'll find your purpose in life, and you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
I mean, it seems
What makes you
place
think
pretty
I
cool.
want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
She did not like my answer.
Dear, dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. But I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed. I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
I can't do this. It's too much. dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak.
Damn.
That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality. You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted. Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here? Let's go inside. I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me.
Alright, so I think she's Death, aka maybe the devil. I don't know. But,
She said she wasn't death.
she said she wasn't Death, but I mean, maybe she doesn't want to go by the name of Death.
She already told you who she was.
Oh.
Yes, it's you, Susan. Come closer. Say hello.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
Crucified. All alone. In one place. That's changed it all. I really don't want to be here. Stuck in the cross. I suppose I could easily pull it out. It says death right
She's
there.
not, but she said she wasn't. It was a question mark.
Susan, it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
I take orders from nobody. I'll do it my way.
Don't you understand? There is no other way.
Well, I don't know that. Besides, you could be lying to me. How do I know you aren't? I'm no murderer. I don't want to be. I'll find another way without you.
What?
Look, I appreciate you giving me another chance. Don't get me wrong. I can see now that I've made a mistake, and I'm ready to try to fix my life. But I really don't like what you're saying. If there's one thing I learned in life, it's that people let you down all the time. If I don't rely on myself, I can't rely on anyone else.
You fool! You damned arrogant fool! You have no idea what you have just done. But fine, have it your way. In the end, I will be the one laughing at you. I always am.
I'm not gonna apologize.
Yeah, don't laugh too hard, old woman. You might break something.
When we meet again, you will beg me on your knees to give you a second chance.
I don't really believe in second chances, so I might have to disappoint you again. Look, this is all just a bad dream. I want to wake up. I'm back in the house. Okay, it'll be fine. I don't need her. I'm sure I'll figure out what to do.
Strange. The flame seems strong and steady, but there's also no smoke. That's actually pretty interesting. There's lots of candles. Oh look, maggots. Oh, I can't touch it.
Touch it. Oh, she's not lucky.
Yeah, no, right?
I can't get through these. What the hell are they anyway?
Those, my dear, are maggots. Maybe I can take one of these candles. Or just blow them out. Forget.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
Was not expecting that.
I think that's enough for now.
It's okay.
What the? How did I get back here?
Okay. Just check. What is that?
I don't know. It's an Afro man. I've never seen the animal before.
I'm hitting the wrong button. Okay. All this blood around the hole. Was someone hurt there? Oh, let's reach inside. fine.
What?
Said it's fine.
It's so good. Everything about this game is so good. Second first breath.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay? You probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth. Please, don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Try not to speak. What did you say?
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Dang.
Bad dream?
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up. What was it about?
I can't remember.
It's just like that sometimes, isn't it? You just have this weird emptiness in your head. The harder you try to remember, the worse it gets. Maybe it's better though. Try to remember the good things, Susan. Forget the bad ones. At least for now. I get nightmares too. I get them, and I can't wake up. Or sometimes I dream that I'm falling. Those are strange dreams. Because I think I like them. I keep falling, but I never fall, if you know what I mean. Never hit the ground. Never.
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then... I woke up here, and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you would sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter?
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry. How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, I think we're good.
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
No, he wasn't a good father to me. He was a cold, scary man. Had this wall around him. I could never talk to him about anything. He wouldn't understand. He'd just punish me instead. Maybe it's his fault I got some wires crossed in my head. Because he never loved me. I've always wondered what it feels like to have a loving dad.
Maybe it's not too late to fix things between you two.
It is. He's dead. Cancer. 6 years ago.
I see. But it isn't too late for you to put things right in your heart. Have you forgiven him?
Why would I? He doesn't deserve to be forgiven. All he did was make my life hell. He destroyed my childhood. He always made me sad. Yes, sad is the word.
It's all true, Susan. But the anger you have kept in your heart all these years isn't doing you any good. Don't you think you would be a better, stronger person if you could rise above it all? Aren't you becoming a bit like him, angry and bitter? Aren't those the things in him you hated most?
My mind is already made up. I will never forgive that son of a bitch. I hope he burns in hell.
Well, if you put it like that. Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
I can't complain. My mum was great. She brought me up well. Me and her, we were like best friends, like soulmates. We did everything together. She passed away 7 years ago. When Dad first got diagnosed with cancer, it was too much for her. He kept pretending he was fine, but she just couldn't take it. Her heart gave up. She died quickly. My father kept fighting it. Another 8 months of illness and intensive chemo finally beat him, though. He thought he was unbeatable, but he wasn't.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
That guy has a voice.
I need to
Like
get
a
out of
teacher
this
that would fall
place.
asleep
I
to.
hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
A voice like what?
Like a teacher that you'd fall asleep to. The needles are stuck at 10:08. It's probably broken. Or maybe it just needs new batteries. Who knows? It's a clock. No, we don't want to lie down. Just got up. There's nothing interesting under the pillow. Okay. What does it look like? Just looking at this pillow makes me wonder how many people have died with their heads on it. I'm sure it's been washed many times since then, but still sends a chill down my spine. Come to think about it, I nearly died here myself. Wait, I did die. For a moment, didn't I? Yeah, for like a minute. It's full of latex gloves. 3 different sizes. You can't just take one glove. Come on. So, you can turn them both on. What is this? BS. I like how she goes to the same faucet too. Or not the same faucet, the same.
Oh, what, she like turns on the same handle for the different kinds of water? Well, some things only have one handle, to be fair. You just move it a different way.
It's a toilet door. What does that even mean?
It's the bathroom door.
There's someone inside.
Hello? I guess I should wait my turn.
Yeah, I have to go, man. Come on. It's a list of drugs for a patient in side room 2. I guess that's me then. I'm on a lot of sedatives, it appears. The stuff they're giving me could knock out a horse and give it a headache for a week or 2. Jeez. Could also cause hallucinations and paranoia. How bizarre. Why would they want to give me all that? I'm not crazy. I know that for sure. If anyone's crazy here, it's someone who put me on all this medication for no good medical reason. Let's look at the flowers. Why not? A bunch of... Yeah,
Chrysanthemums.
Chrysanthemum. Yeah. I hate
It
flowers.
did look really weird, that word, the way the text had it.
Let's smell them. I don't like flowers. I really don't care what they smell like.
She said she hated them, and you were gonna make her smell them.
Yes. No way I'm taking them. Why not? I don't like flowers, especially chrysanthemums. Side room 2. They must be keeping another suicidal nutcase in there.
I've got enough gloves in my pocket. There's no need to take more.
There's always a need for gloves, lady.
Did you try to take more gloves?
Yes. I also tried taking the flowers, but she wouldn't take them.
Listen, man, she told you she didn't like gloves.
I don't care. It's a list of drugs for patient inside room 1 and some notes. According to this, her name is Ann Burton, 35 years of age. She's taken lots of sedatives and has a long history of drug abuse. It seems that on top of it, all she's taking methadone for heroin withdrawal syndrome. At the bottom of the page, there's a note saying she's actually a private patient who's staying here out of her own free will. Lucky lady. I guess it won't be easy for me to leave the ward. All these people are just walking. Let's look at her. I bet she thinks those red-rimmed glasses make her look attractive. Rip. I know her kind all too well. Completely dedicated to her job, yet totally brainless and close-minded. Let's talk to her. There's Liz.
Is Liz here?
And who's Liz?
That young nurse who was here last night.
Ah.
Black hair, very chatty. She said her name was Liz.
I'm sorry. A lot of people come through here. I can't remember everyone's name. Can you return to your bed now, please? It's nearly time for your medication. I can't be chasing around after every single patient.
Beg your pardon?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
Bye. Discharge letter. It's a discharge letter for Ann Burton, currently a patient in Side Room 1. It seems she has admitted herself into a hospital and is allowed to leave whenever she wishes.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
Oh, these must be patient files. They are piled up on the desk. Can we take?
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry. Are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
Excuse me, where's the exit?
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter? What for?
Some of our patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
It's for the patient's safety, ma'am. If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through. May I ask what your name is?
I'll come back later.
Please do, ma'am. We'll be right here.
Why not?
Just stare at her real good.
The love connection here. Another suicidal patient. Strange. She looks like someone I know. Alright, enough staring.
Hi. Are you alright? Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it. But you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either. They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
I miss her so much. I can't remember you very well. But you should know this. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well...
What is my mother's name?
Her name. Beautiful name. She seems crazy, so...
Anne Burton.
No, that's my name.
Okay.
You don't know my mother, you little liar. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Save the game. I'm playing, we haven't saved yet. Type a name for the save.
Oh.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
Take one of these medication pots. Sure, why not? Please stop writing messages on the mirror. While we are currently experiencing difficulties maintaining high level of cleanliness due to sudden absence of our cleaning staff, we ask all patients to be considerate and help us keep the ward tidy. I can't look at myself. The mirror is cracked. A large shard of glass is lying on the side. Let's look inside. Forget. I've dying for a wee ever since I woke up.
Gotta pee, man.
Yeah. Hey. Might as well flush.
That's clearly why this is the best game. Help! I peed.
Exactly. It's not a thing that's supposed to happen.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I wanted to see how long it takes you to answer the bell.
Look, I'm a nurse. I have a lot of paperwork to do. We're doing our best here. It's not my fault that suicidal fruitcakes like you come here and scratch and piss on the bloody walls.
Hey, don't speak to me like that. I'm not suicidal, and I'm not a fruitcake, and I didn't scratch anything, let alone pissing on the walls.
Why do I bother? I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Anne Burton, born in 1975.
Let me just check your name band quickly. Miss Ashworth, I think you got a little confused there. Drink this liquid now. It'll make you all better. That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better. Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
You're not even gonna look around at all.
Doesn't even lie on the pillow. It just... I mean, I'm sure
The
I can
drugs
do
have
that.
worn off, and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Okay, well, I kind of have a plan.
I'm so glad they didn't take your fucking pile of gloves that you had in your pocket.
Alright. Forgot to wash my hands.
You did. You're disgusting.
I'm sorry, that lady interrupted me.
Why'd you push the button before you washed your hands?
Yeah, let's use hot water. Why not? So. Yeah, whiskey for a biscuit. Okay, I washed my hands.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. a beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Let's go with Mandy.
Mandy.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
I remember this lady saying that so many times to me.
Do we use it?
Vincent!
The band. Ooh.
Shall we swap our name bands?
Mother always told me not to talk to strangers. I
Okay.
can't take it. I'm being good now. Only talk to my nurses and good friends.
Maybe we shouldn't have taken the shard of glass. Stuff it under your pillow.
Cut yourself while you sleep. I am drugs.
So I can give this pot to somebody too. What about the gloves? I have no idea how to use them here. Just put them on.
Just for fun.
Well, no, I wouldn't just use them there. Okay. I can't be caught with a shard of glass, so I can't really go out there. Screw it. Risking it. Why not? Okay. Alright, so
What are you doing?
your idea.
My idea?
Someone is coming.
What I do?
Going through the thing while on drugs.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I wanted to see how long it takes you to answer the bell.
Look, I'm a nurse. I have a lot of paperwork to do. We're doing our best here. It's not my fault that suicidal fruitcakes like you come here and scratch and piss on the bloody walls.
Hey, don't speak to me like that. I'm not suicidal, and I'm not a fruitcake, and I didn't scratch anything, let alone pissing on the walls.
Why do I bother? I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please. It will help you relax. It will help you relax. That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better. Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
So hard to concentrate. Is this thing filled with drugs? Red liquid is gushing out.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Go away. Please, just leave me alone. Mother's always told me not to accept any gifts from strangers.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry. Are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Right. It seems that a discharge letter is the only ticket out of here.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Elizabeth.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Have to try and guess this.
Joan.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me
If I
alone.
can guess this, I can probably get her band. And
If you
then
really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The
Get
name that
documents.
haunts me.
then get out of here.
A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Mary?
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Sarah.
No. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Alice.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please.
So it's not
Just
any of
leave me
those. So
alone.
maybe we actually have to figure out what it is.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Welcome back.
How you doing?
Not too good.
I don't know.
Haven't
No,
figured
of
out
course you
my
don't.
mom's name yet.
Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
I've guessed everything.
Oh, you got some blood or something now?
Mm-hmm. The medicine, yeah.
That's medicine.
Yeah, it's the medication thing.
Sure looks like blood.
It does. And there was a giant heart that I had to stab to get
Oh,
it from.
okay, so you did see that. I see.
No, they're not gonna help. If I could just put on the gloves, I could look like I was tidying that up, and then
Yeah? You think that would work?
yeah, I think it
You're
would.
suddenly not a patient if you put on gloves.
Well, I'd probably have to find some clothes too, but something probably supposed to drug. Mm.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please. It will help you relax. It will help you relax.
She really wants to
Are
sit
you
there and
insane?
express.
I'm not taking any medication. I'm not ill.
Okay, we are prepared for this. Jim, can you come in, please?
You must be kidding me.
Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm going to give you an injection. You'll feel a sharp scratch. Hold it for me, would you?
What a struggle.
Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
So I said, we looked around last time.
Yeah. See, maybe we'll see more. Who knows? I've never refused before, so yeah. Giant heart thing. Can I continue? No. Not possible. Okay. No. Okay. Well. Mm-hmm. Yep. Maybe I'm supposed to.
I'm surprised they don't like escort her to her room.
Yeah, no, right? I feel like I'm supposed to drug.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Yes, I understand. Just don't know what to do. Why not?
What do you want to use them for?
I don't know. They could just be useful in general.
In general, flowers are useful in general.
You never know. I don't want her to take it. I might find better use for this drug. But see, if you give her the drug, then you can take this, and then you can get out of here.
How are you gonna make her take it? Just pin her down?
Yes.
You think that the guards won't come?
Mm-hmm. Maybe I can call somebody now.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
No. What else can I do?
That was loud. Sorry.
It's okay.
I apologize if this is strange.
Okay.
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
I'm glad to hear that. But I can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you. He should be doing his round very soon. Please return to your bed and wait for him, alright?
You're just gonna go back to sleep.
Well, she said
Something
to lay in the
about
bed and
tomorrow.
wait for the doctor, but
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. The mic did not mute. Sorry.
yeah, nobody's watching. Oh wait, we do have 3 viewers. Never mind.
Do you want a hint? Before we
Someone is coming.
I would like a hint. So
leave? It does have to do with the bathroom.
okay, so pushing the
Have you
bell
rang the
helps.
bell?
Something you haven't
Is
done
there an emergency?
in the bathroom. Good luck.
I pressed it by mistake. Sorry.
Oh. Alright. It happens, I guess. I'll see you later.
Hmm. Well, welcome whoever's watching. This is not my channel, but welcome. Something to do with the bathroom. And it's something I haven't done yet. Not the bin, not the mirror, not the sink, not the bell. Hmm.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I just wanted to remind you that I'm ready to go home.
Oh, is that so? Well, guess what? I haven't forgotten. It takes time. I could lose my job if I don't follow the correct procedures. Why do I bother? I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
I'll have your name, so I can make a big fat complaint.
There is no need for that attitude. First, you are being disruptive when I'm just trying to do my paperwork. And now you are threatening me. Oh, you should know we are only following the doctor's orders here. Now, forget that silliness and let me have a quick look at your wristband. Miss Ashworth, I strongly suggest you take this, all right? That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better. Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here. Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute. It's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. I don't know.
No, of course you don't. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
It wasn't you who did it, was it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone just stuck a bunch of... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's sorted now. I just hope it's the last time I've put my hands in that stinking toilet.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
Sorry, Ma'am, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, right. Name band. I think I left it in my room. I'll go and get it, shall I?
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Anne Burton.
No, that's my name. You don't know my mother. You little liar. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Shall we swap our name bands?
Mother always told me not to talk to strangers. I can't take it. I'm being good now. Only talk to my nurses and good friends.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
You're still here?
Yeah, I got the thing now.
The... what thing? Oh, okay. You did it.
Yeah.
Did you get her name yet?
No. I'm assuming that's what the phone is for.
I don't know.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry. Are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
There.
Turn.
It's working again. It still has to do with the bathroom.
Still.
Yeah, if I remember correctly. I actually forgot that to get those, I actually had to do the bathroom, the papers. I do remember this part, this one, to get her name was kind of annoying.
No. So there's another thing to do with the bathroom. Does that have to do with the bell again?
I'm not sure.
I feel like it wouldn't.
I honestly forget exactly what you have to do to make it happen, but
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an
I
emergency?
feel like this nurse should be sick of your shit by now.
I pressed it by mistake. Sorry.
Oh. Alright. It happens, I guess. I'll see you later.
Okay, so that's not it.
I think that note sort of gives you a little bit of a hint.
Yeah, but I can't like put on the gloves or anything. So,
What do you mean?
like,
what?
to me, a cleaning lady wears gloves and everything.
I'm very confused.
It says they need cleaning people.
Okay, read the very first thing it says there.
Please stop writing messages on the mirror while we are currently experiencing difficulties maintaining high level. Oh,
Just the very first thing. Please stop writing messages on the mirror.
yeah.
So,
That wouldn't work. So I need something to write with.
you're not the one that needs to write a message.
Fair enough, but I can't. There's no way to examine the mirror. Last I checked. I see.
I really don't want to tell you. I'm trying to think of more hints I can give that one just really. Maybe try to get the lady to give you the medicine again. Because maybe you haven't noticed something.
I've noticed the drawing, but all it says is STA.
The drawing.
Not drawing, the writing. It all says STA.
Okay.
Or something
What's
like
in
that.
between the letters?
I don't know. I haven't noticed that, I guess.
I mean, it's. I don't know if you can actually tell too much what it is, but
Someone is coming.
Well, we had 3 viewers, and then they just left because I was wandering around.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
seems you're popular. Until you don't know what the fuck.
I wanted to see how long it
Mhm.
takes you to answer the bell.
Look, I'm a nurse. I have a lot
you
of paperwork
said-
to do. We're doing our best here. It's not my fault that suicidal fruitcakes like you come here and scratch and
Also,
piss
this-
on the
she-
bloody walls.
It's not-
Hey,
she should not
don't
work.
speak to me like that. I'm not suicidal, and I'm not a fruitcake, and I didn't scratch anything, let alone pissing on the walls.
What an asshat.
Why do I bother? I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please. It will help you relax. It will help you relax. That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better. Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
S-H-A.
What are those?
Probably initials.
No, I mean what they're written on.
Mirrors.
Yeah. And that middle one's like exactly the same, like the one when you're not crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't do anything with them right now.
Yeah.
So you have to do something. Do things. Yeah, you can piece it all together.
Wait a minute. No, you can't do anything.
Do anything.
Just thinking, like, look under the pillow and you'll see something new or something. Just come back here though. Nothing here. But that thing. Whatever it is.
It's a heart.
It said the narcotic something or other. It's gone now. Spooky. Alright. S-H-A.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
It's okay, you've been drugged like 4 or 5 times now.
Only 4 or 5?
At least. I'm sure once I search the bin, there'll be like a pen or something. But the problem is, I gotta get rid of the medicine things.
Once you search the bin, there'll be a what?
A pen or something.
A pen?
A pen,
what?
marker for writing on the walls. I don't know.
But you're not writing on the wall. You're writing
On
on
the
the mirror.
mirror. Wait a minute. No.
Just
If
the
you
thing
really
about
are a
pictures.
friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Sheila.
Yes,
Oh shit.
it was my
I'm
mother
surprised
who
I like
sent
that,
you
but I
after
thought
all.
once you saw
I'm
it,
sorry I
you
didn't
really
believe
have to
you.
go back to
But
the
my
Vincent
head's
and see it
all
all
messed
together.
up.
So, let's have a little chat, sweetheart. Do you know how to get out of here?
You're not supposed to get out. We must stay here. Do what they say. Take pills they give us. Sometimes, if I behave, they give me the red stuff. I wait for it. I'm being good.
What is this red stuff?
It's a drug. My favourite one. Red stuff takes the pain away. I must stay here. Good nurses have been most kind. They always remember. They know I'm suffering. But it is not the same as the drugs I see in my dreams. On the other side of the mirror, there's a spider's heart full of drugs. I just can't seem to find it anymore.
I see. How about we swap our name bands?
Oh yeah, I don't mind. But that would be like a favour to you, yeah?
Well, technically, you wouldn't lose anything, because I'd give you my name band instead. Does that make any sense?
Sure, yeah. I do want something better in return though. I'm not that stupid. I know you'll use it to get out of here.
Oh, I never said you're stupid. I just really want to go home.
Fine.
Please understand.
Here.
That's fine. I don't mind. I'll give it to you if you get me the red stuff. What do you say?
I thought nurses give it to you anyway.
No, not that. I'm talking about the real thing. Something you can only get in the world of dreams. Now that is something special.
Is it safe?
It's perfectly safe.
I'm sure it is.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. About these name bands.
Oh yeah, I don't mind. We can swap our name bands as soon as you bring me the red stuff. But remember, it's hidden. You have to follow the heartbeat of the spider. It's right there, in the world of dreams, the world of nightmares.
Do you press escape to leave? Done.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Yes, it's all fine. It's just hard to wait, you know? They said I can have it. You know, yeah? So I wait here. Don't want to miss it. That nurse promised it to me. The one with the red glasses. But I think it's been 3 hours already. Why are they late? Do you think something happened? Do you think she changed her mind? Because I swear if she did, I will hurt myself again. I swear to God, I will hurt myself again.
I'm sure they'll be here in a minute. They're probably just very busy, that's all. What exactly is this little
Just
treat
get out of here. I can give
you
her the
mentioned?
pills.
It's the red
Liquid.
teardrop of pure happiness.
Just stop talking
They bring
about
it.
anything
I drink it down,
Yeah, right.
and my pain goes away. Without it, I just feel so angry. It's like I'm going crazy. It's funny, but I just get so fucking angry sometimes. I'm dying, I think. We're all dying, I heard. She said I'd go to hell for it, but I didn't do anything. I didn't know. Does he know?
Who?
Him!
Right. Okay. No, probably not.
I need the red medicine. I need it now.
Stop
I
talking
must
to me
be a
and I can
good
give
girl.
you it.
I must be a nice girl.
Maybe I could get you some of that stuff. Do you know where they keep it?
Oh, they have it hidden well. You can't get there. Or maybe you can. I see it in my dreams sometimes. It's where the nurses are. But in my dream, there are no nurses there. I see it, but I can't get it. It's so near, and yet so far. I can still hear the broken heartbeat of the spider's heart.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you later, yeah?
Yes,
That's all I
Go.
needed.
be careful. They're watching us. And remember, we must be nice to earn the red stuff. Always be nice.
Poor woman.
Poor woman was about to get her red stuff.
Just drink it right in front of her.
I've found the thing you asked me for, but are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Don't be silly. Of course it won't.
Fine. I hope you know what you're doing. Can I have your name band now, please?
Yes, no matter what they say, I do keep my promises.
What do they... You know what? It doesn't matter. Thank you for your help.
Sweet. We're good.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, all right. I didn't realize you knew how to read. There you go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Mom. We'll see you soon.
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
You're just gonna try to go in people's offices. I
You
thought you wanted
never
to
know.
leave, man.
I do.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am?
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk. Stretch my legs. Get some fresh air.
Dang it.
Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time. You have no idea what I've been through.
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home Is that all right?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
Cats. Oh, none of them have cats included. What is this bullshit? She doesn't live alone, she lives with cats.
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
I'm between jobs at the moment. I'll find something soon. But it's been difficult. I didn't feel that great. I felt weak and powerless and tired most of the time. I felt really awfully tired.
Typical depression symptoms. We can give you something for that. You'll feel stronger and motivated.
I admire your faith in modern medication, Doctor. I hope you're right.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Cats. Where are the fucking cats? Yes.
I go to the toilet. Doesn't everyone?
Fair enough. What is the next thing you do then?
Oh, I don't know. I just muddle through, I guess. Don't think there's any routine to it. It depends how I feel that day.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Yeah, I suppose. It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
It would be nice to have more money, I guess.
Sure, of course. Don't we all? Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
No, I'm not sure it's a good idea. Especially the group therapy thing. I'd hate it.
You should at least give it a go first, and then decide. If you don't like it, we can think of something else, yeah?
If you insist. But I doubt it'll help.
Do you have problems sleeping?
Rarely. I sleep well most nights. If anything, I probably sleep too much.
Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
feel fine now. I feel like I want to change my life for the better. Not really sure how yet, but I really want to try.
Do you find it hard to concentrate?
No, not really.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
No,
That's good. Alcohol is a powerful depressant.
I never really liked drinking.
Excellent. Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
No, of course not. I don't know what got into me. It's hard to explain why I did it. I must have thought there was no other options left. But I never used to think about it or plan it. It just happened. As if I'd suddenly lost control. I knew what I was doing was wrong, and yet I was unable to stop it. It's strange, isn't it?
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
It was just a sudden impulse. I'm ashamed of it now. I had a really rotten day, you know? I felt like I was suffocating between the four walls of my bedroom. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Not anymore. It's strange. But I feel lighter. I feel stronger. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
Obsessed with cats much?
What makes you feel worse?
It's the name of the game.
I don't even know what he asked, honestly.
Same. We're awful.
Mm-hmm.
He might have said what makes you feel worse. I feel like that makes sense.
Loneliness. I wish I had someone to talk to sometimes.
And yet you seem to avoid people.
Because they're only interested in themselves.
Not all of them, surely. I'm beginning to think you are actually afraid of finding a friend, because it would force you to come out of your shell.
Call it what you like. I'll sure be glad when I find the right person someday.
Have you imagined your funeral, and how people will react to your death?
Oh, I never really thought about that. But I guess it would be a cheap one. I don't really know what they do with people like me. Maybe they just throw us in a hole and forget about it, since there'd be nobody to visit my grave anyway.
I don't think so, Susan. The city would pay for it.
Or so they want people to believe.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
I don't really want to talk about this.
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But...
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
I went after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry!
Wait for me. Tell me what's going on here.
Interesting.
The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute. Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape. Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
I think I can hear someone coming.
Damn it! We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way. Turn left here. We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
Oh, I didn't know I could move. I thought she was just gonna come out and then plan. No.
What are we doing on the roof? Liz. What the hell are you doing? And why is there blood on your clothes? Liz.
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked anyway. This is the only way out of here. The only escape. Let's both jump. It won't hurt, you'll see.
This is a bad idea. Come down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind. I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway. No one ever listened to me. No one ever cared.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened. Did you really?
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener. I liked talking to you.
So do you remember that story then? The one I told you the other night? The one about the woman in A&E?
Actually, I don't think you told me that story.
Maybe I didn't. Or maybe you just didn't pay attention like everyone else.
But, okay, I can prove to you that I listened. Just don't jump, please.
You can prove it? Fine. I'll give you a second chance. Did I tell you about my flatmate? Did I tell you what one of them does for a living? If you really listened, you will remember this one.
She's a waitress.
A waitress. You're full of crap after all. You never listened.
I did. I swear I did. I was really tired and drugged up when we talked, so I can't remember exactly what you said. But it doesn't mean I don't care.
You don't. Nobody does. My colleagues don't care. My family don't care. Even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself. Did I tell you when he broke up with me?
Dang it, all these are horrible times.
Christmas is the least.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I
On
wouldn't
your
say wedding
birthday.
day.
Do you really think so? You're a liar. You never listened to a single word I said. But it's okay. It doesn't really matter anymore. You didn't cause me this pain, this suffering. I have to do this to be free again. Jump with me, Susan. Do it while you still can.
No! After that, I went back. I tried telling people about Liz, but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
And you were absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something like that. As a matter of fact, I saw her this morning. She's fine. I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's alright.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine, I'll go. I don't even care that much anyway. The door is locked?
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong. I feel like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life. I like your green eyes and your sleek cheekbones. You're a clever girl, Susan, but the sadness has poisoned you for too long. There is no coming back from it. For what it's worth, I would have let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
those doors? I can't see them.
Just walk back to the right side of the stage. Ideally, the Susan can't miss them. Does Susan like my girls? I knew she would.
Whatever they are, tell them to stop staring.
But they are here to guide Susan. They are the guardians of the doors. They know which door she should enter to get her rewards. But there is one problem.
There's always a problem. I'm not even surprised. Which door should I go through?
I will leave that to Susan's own best judgment. But this might be her only chance to find what she had lost. Waste it. And Susan will never get it back. Susan has one question. And she can only ask one of them. She must use it wisely.
Fine, I can do that. But what's the catch?
It's very simple. One of my girls always tells the truth, while the other one always lies.
And I'm guessing you can't tell me which is which?
It's something I've forgotten myself a long time ago, Susan. But does it really matter? One question is all Susan needs to find the right door.
This is the puzzle. You can talk to them to see what your options for questions are.
I know, but I don't know how to get out of the questions. That's
I
the
think
problem.
there's an option to not have a question.
That'll teach you to stop staring, you horrible, ugly doll.
How rude. You're gonna poke the other one too. Oh damn, you're gonna insult that.
You're just an ugly, disgusting, disfigured, foul, hideous thing.
They're just there to help you. You're so mean.
To be fair, I didn't think she'd be that rude.
Which door would the other doll point me to?
Sad.
Hmm?
You didn't get the reward.
Huh?
You didn't get the reward.
How do I save?
How do you save? Press escape to bring up the menu.
Oh, okay.
Type the name again. That is the beautiful thing.
That's an A. Okay. And I think we're gonna end it here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You didn't get the reward. I'm so sad. I'm especially sad because you asked the right question and then you went in the wrong door. Why did you go in that door?
Because I found this, like, it's a really weird question. Like, you can't really tell which one's telling the truth and which one's telling the lie.
Yes, you can.
So, how?
If you ask that question that you asked, it actually doesn't matter if he's telling the truth or not. Because both of them would point you to the same door with that question.
Yeah.
So
I thought the same door was the right door, but...
Well, okay. Well, think about it.
Mm-hmm. One tells the truth, one tells the lie.
Yeah, so if he was telling the truth, he would say that the lying one would point you to that door.
Mm-hmm.
And if he was lying, he would say that the truth one would point you to that door, which is not the door that the truth one would point you to.
Okay.
So you want to go in the other one, because that's the one that has the reward. Right?
Fair enough.
Makes sense now.
Yeah. I guess. Because that show was also... That question was also on Yu-Gi-Oh! When you met the Paradox Brothers.
Was it?
Yeah. I guess I misinterpreted it, but yeah. That's why I knew to ask that question. I thought I was going through the right door, but... Anywho,
I mean, technically both of them were. There wasn't like a bad choice. You just missed out on your reward, which I'm not sure how much of a difference that makes, to be honest. Because, I mean, I got it when I played, so...
Mm-hmm. We're gonna find out, though.
Yeah, if I remember.
Well, since
Oh
there's
shit.
nobody
There's
really
quick
here.
saves. There's a way to quick save.
Interesting.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Well,
That it.
yeah. Hope whoever watched enjoyed, and if you didn't, I'm sorry. I'm terrible at this game.
You're not, though. Shh.
But I am.
No.
And now I don't know what to do, so. Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna just quit the game and then end the stream because if you don't want to crash the game and it actually didn't save, that would be bad.
Yeah. So, later, y'all.
What happened? Oh.
Dead enter again, apparently.
Alright. Get over. You said goodbye already, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep. Goodbye. Stream.
Bye.
People.